Getting ready to step into your career era? Set yourself apart with Adobe Creative Cloud Pro for students. Hone your skills with apps like Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, and more, powered with the latest in creative AI. Students save over 55% so you can build a portfolio you're proud of. Launch your future with Adobe Creative Cloud Pro for students. Visit adobe.com/students to learn more.
What is Café Mocha? Café Mocha is experts, celebrities.
What's up? This is Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yours truly, Idris Elba.
This is Fantasia.
This is In Vogue.
This is India Ari.
So much more. All from a woman's perspective.
What flavor are you, baby?
This is Café Mocha.
Lonnie Love Yo-Yo and I'm Angelique. Guess who's getting married? None of us. But comedian Earthquake is on tour talking about why he decided to get married again. We're celebrating 15 years of radio from a woman's perspective. This is Café Mocha. We've been talking forever about the HBCU First Look Film Festival. And honestly, I've never been. Ain't nobody invited me yet. It's at Howard. But Lonnie is deeply involved. She watches all the films. She goes out and meets the college kids. So remind us and tell us about this HBCU First Look Film Festival.
Now, this was developed by our executive producer, Sheila Eldridge. We have no film festival that is dedicated to the HBCU experience through HBCU filmmakers. So this will be the third annual one. It will be at Howard University, November the 6th through the 8th. And the exciting news that we did announced last week is that we have Marseille Martin as our creative ambassador, which is it's just phenomenal because, you know, she's of a younger generation. So we want her to come and give her experience of being a producer, being a television star. So it was a great get.
For people who don't know who she is, she's the daughter on Boo Boo
She was
Show.
on Blackish. She was on the show Blackish as the daughter, Anthony Anderson's daughter. She's been on The Real many times.
She executive produced Saturdays, the Disney show that I played the role Duchess on.
Like,
Oh, wow.
So she's like deep into she did a movie with Issa Rae and Regina Hall. So
That was cute. That was a cute
it was a
movie.
really cute movie. So she is and what I love about Marseille is that she has a strong bond with her family, and that's what keeps her grounded. So when we were talking with them, you know, it was like it was a collaborative effort to help us with this film festival. So to get someone of her caliber and her experience, we are very, very excited. And we are still accepting submissions, short films, long films. If you are a HBCU filmmaker, you can still submit. The deadline is August the 28th. You just go to hbcufirstlook.com. It has all the information there, but this is going to be a phenomenal weekend. We're going to keep announcing because we have different workshops, we have different people. Like last year, we had the wonderful David Talbert. We're working on people that are in the industry to come. We had Ruth Carter come, and you know, so this is just a wonderful event that's put on by Cafe Mocha.
Wait, though. The
What?
first year, the Obamas were there and they debuted their film. So this is serious business.
Yeah,
Even if you
and guess what? Breaking news.
What?
I'll be there.
okay.
Go yo, go yo, go.
I guess we got to get Angelique a ticket. So.
All right. I see how
But-
y'all treat me. It's okay.
We will, you know, this will be season 3 of the HBCU First Look Film Festival. We want all that are in that want to come to please come. November the 6th through the 8th at Howard University. And you know, if you know someone that's a filmmaker at HBCU, tell them to submit and we'll do our thing.
And it's not just, guys, it's not just filmmakers. David Talbert will again be hosting his masterclass. Lonnie, do you remember what it was about last year? Was it acting? Was it filmmaking?
Yes, he was David Talbert, who is the director and producer and writer, gave a master class on actual film production, and it was one of the knockout master classes. We also had writers from CBS that came in and gave master classes and advice about film and production. So,
When we talk about just being, about being in the right place at the right time, and when you want to talk about relationships and building, these are
Mm-hmm.
places you want to be. Even if you don't have everything that you need, this is a film festival you want to be in attendance of, because so many people are there. You can ask questions. You want to put yourself in a room with people who are doing great things or in the same caliber that you're trying to achieve.
Right, right. Also, this just in, Lynn Whitfield's going to be there this year too.
oh yeah, we love the wonderful actress Lynn Whitfield. You know her from Greenleaf. You know her from that classic movie with Martin.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
yeah, it's a Thin Line.
Yeah.
And line
Uh,
between love and hate, yes.
Yes. So we love, and it's gonna be like we said. If you go to the website, you will see all of these wonderful additions and who's coming, and it's just gonna be a great event. So make sure you tune in. Go to hbcufirstlook.com to get all the information, all the submissions. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. We're gonna get you there, Angelique. We're gonna get you there. I got some miles.
Okay.
It's Cafe Mocha.
Make sure you go to hbcufirstlook.com for all the details. Up next, he's on tour. He's got another Netflix special and another marriage on the way. Earthquake next on Cafe Mocha.
Standing in solidarity from a woman's perspective. It's Cafe Mocha.
It's Cafe Mocha with Lonnie Love, Angelique, and Yo-Yo on the line. One of my favorite brothers in comedy. He's currently on tour at the MGM National Grand Harbor, August the 29th and the 30th. You can listen to him every day on SiriusXM's Quake House. Welcome back to Cafe Mocha, Earthquake.
What's up, you fine thing, Lonnie Love? How you doing, girlfriend? I heard my yo-yo is dead and everything else.
Yes, yes.
How y'all doing?
Well, you know what? This weekend, we're turning Cafe Mocha over to Quake's house. First of all, welcome back to the show, Quake. I love Quake's house. I love listening to you. How did you come up with that whole concept? And for people that haven't heard about Quake's house, tell us what it is.
Well, first of all, Quake House is where I bring a bunch of comedians and we talk about hot topics, everything. I like to say it's the View with comedians. And they rotate every day. So the only constant on the show is me, the proprietor, Mr. Quake. And I bring comedians and we talk about what we used to learn. You know how it is. Comedians, we sit in the back and just talk about everything at the back of the table at a comedy club. And that's what I wanted to do. And the reason I came up with the club, because I always feel that you always have to get back to the genre of comedians for the next generation. So I wanted the world to see there's other funny comedians out here, and these are the young and up-and-coming comedians that you should check out once they come into your city.
And it's Yo-Yo. It's on SiriusXM, Kevin Hart's station, LOL. And I'm just gonna, just put it out there. There were a lot of other shows on that station. They all are gone, and Quakes is the only one that is left. So,
But the thing is,
we
I'm
had high
gonna.
ratings and we worked the flagship show. We started it all. And you know it as well as anybody, man. Radio is one of the hardest professions, if not the hardest profession in the world. I mean, when I used to do terrestrial radio, you'll go in there one day and it's an R&B station. Tomorrow it'll be a country western and it's over. They don't give you no notice or nothing. You just know something is about to go down in radio when they have an unscheduled meeting at 1 o'clock. That means somebody getting fired.
I'm gonna have to bring my mother on that show, Earthquake. Mama Mia with the spicy meatballs. She swears she's a comedian, funnier than ever. But here's what I wanted to say. Talking about people coming and going. Comedy is something that doesn't. You mean the hot? There's always a couple of hot. Um, Artists, but what's kept you relevant so long? I mean, is it social media? For those who haven't heard you on Kevin Hart's LOL, what's kept you relevant? I mean, I feel like you're just everywhere. I'm always seeing you, and I just feel like your brand is always growing.
Well, I think, thank you for that. I think more or less is just being consistent. I think Lonnie will tell you, it's a lot of comedians still telling their first joke. You have to continually as they just, reload. You know what I mean? That's what I do. As they descend, I ascend. I try to keep a level of just competency of being funny. I'm about to drop my next Netflix special within the next 2 months. It's about to come on and just keep on doing it. I just signed the deal to have my own show on Fox TV, and I just think just stay to the funny. Just stay consistent with it. Stay funny. When you get your first good joke, write another one. And you know what's funny, and don't temper down for that. So that's my humble opinion is consistency.
You're jumping around. You just kind of breeze through the Netflix special, breeze through this new Fox series. Let's go back to the Netflix special. It's supposed to be, I mean, you taped it back in May, right? In Atlanta?
Yes.
Anything you want to tease?
Well, we're discussing the release date. I can tell you it should be within the next 2 months. I will come back on and give it to you on that. And right now, Bill Burr is a good friend of mine. He's going to produce my TV show for Fox for the next season. And shout out to the president of Netflix, Michael Thorne, for giving me this big opportunity.
Well, see, this is the thing, ladies. Earthquake has been doing this for centuries, right? And he has always remained true. Going back to Quake's house, what I love about listening to it is he gives you real world questions and then they add a spin to it. So he's like, what would your baby mama do if you had, if you had $1 million? And it's funny because what he's doing is he's challenging the comedians to come up with something that's unusual. And so I wanted to know, Quake, who comes up with those questions? Is it you? Is it your producers? Is it a collab? What is it?
It's a collab, but mostly my producer. Shout out to Kenny Wack and Coach. They come up with the questions, and like us with a preacher is, I'll take the sermon and then flip it the way I want it to be. I'll take the scripture and say this is what God meant, and I do it that way. And I like to show comedians because we love to talk off the top of our head, impromptu, and just allow them to just elaborate and keep it funny. Like I told them, this is not a talk show, this is a joke show. So there ain't no talking. It's all about the jokes. Because I think a lot of comedians have lost the job description that comes along with being where we are. Be funny. Where's the jokes?
Yeah.
Get back to the jokes. Where's
but you also sometimes you get a little serious with your wisdom, Earthquake. I just want you to know that. And I love when like, especially when we're talking about relationships and men and women and things like that. It's like you can go there. Everybody else, they keep it funny, but you also give a lesson. So do you think that's because of your experience in the business and the way you've been living your life that it just naturally flows out of you?
Well, combination of all, but mostly to kill the negative narrative of the significance of what, and I'm not patronizing because y'all on the phone, but the significance, how important it is to have a woman in your life, especially if you're a heterosexual black man out here. Like I used to say in my jokes all the time, I would never, ever reach my full potential until I found that black woman that's on my side. And once that did happen, you could just see things are better for me now. I got a talk show. I got a TV show. I got a new Netflix special. I got the #1 radio show on SiriusXM. That all came once I found that woman that gave me that female perspective on my life, and I was able to just center myself and compartmentalize what I really is important. And like I told him is, if, my manhood has never been based upon how I made a woman feel intimately. I was always searching for Miss Right. I just mess with a lot of them with the chance of just the opportunity to find the right one. But I was never in search of having more, because I believe in quality over quantity. So I just told him that all along, and that's what I believed in. No man has succeeded in my lifetime without having that woman on the side, giving that female perspective, and that's all I try to tell him. That's all.
It's Cafe Mocha on the line. Comedian Earthquake, August the 29th and 30th. He will be at the MGM National Harbor in DC, Maryland. You were talking about relationships, Quake, and you were married before, and you had a funny joke about it. But now, I thought you were already married, but you're getting married again?
Yes, August 21st.
August,
So
oh
I'll
my
be,
God.
Wow.
yeah, it's the 21st, here in Pasadena, and on the 21st, and then I leave there. We're not going on honeymoon, go right back to work and be at the MGM doing my jokes.
Who
And
this
that's
woman?
what it takes you.
Who this woman? This man is over here. He over here. He got all sensitive. He just got. You can tell he just in love. He over there just, and changed my
Oh,
whole world.
You gonna try it
Ever
again?
since I met you, baby.
oh, well, I wasn't, because the first one was so traumatic. It was so bad. I said I'll never get married again. But you should never say never. And God brought her in my life, and we was there, and we've been together for 6 years, and we're getting married on the 21st of August.
How'd you meet her?
Yeah. So, well, I met her at a comedy club, and we talked briefly, and it didn't work. And then 8 years later, going through my phone, seen a picture of her, and I, text her, "Hey, what's up, big head?"
Wow.
And we got to meet each other. Then COVID hit, so we just cohabited that whole time during COVID.
Wow.
And it just worked that way. And anything, Lonnie, when you can just sit beside somebody and coexist without having to do anything, and and it works. It's the best thing ever when you're a 1% man who can do anything. It's a person that rather do nothing but just have their presence there, and that does it to you, rather than on the jet or the fly, going things, Turk and Caicos. You don't need all of those things. Those enhance your love, but they're not the foundation of it. So when you can coexist with somebody and rather be nowhere else than with her at any place with that person, then that's the right place to be.
You
And
making
you're a
me
traditional.
sad.
Oh, Lord. Angelique looking for somebody, Quake, so you giving her hope.
He's
Well,
giving
it's
me
there. I
depression.
mean, it's there. You just, and honestly, and I'm not. I know it says cliche. Just pray to God for what you're looking for, and He'll bring it to you and allow it to live, and be open to it. You know what I mean? You never know where you're gonna meet him at. Might have been somebody you met in your past, like it was before. Rekindle. Just open it up and keep your mind open, and you will know it. And being as successful as you are, once you get that foundation that y'all can coexist and just enjoy each other's time, not doing anything, then from that foundation, y'all can do everything.
But this is the thing. I want to know, Quake, because you're a traditional man. Can you give these sisters some advice? We have a lot of female listeners. What is some advice for, understanding a man when we start dating them, and we need some help, especially Angelique.
I'm on the same page as you. I was about to ask him, what's one thing women do wrong?
Well, I mean, one thing you need, in my humble opinion, and I'm far from a relationship expert, but one thing it is he came to you for a reason, and find that purpose of that reason, and you are enough if you show him your worth. Like I tell people all the time, people are like, what do my woman bring to the table? I said she brings to the table the knowledge of a female perspective, what the table needs. Do I got too many place setters? Do I got enough chairs? Do I got too many chairs? That's the woman aspect of it. Your man always needs your female intuition. You have something we cannot get. Give him that. Give him that peace. Give him that understanding. Invest in. If he's who you say, if he's the man you say you want, then be open up to give the female aspect of yourself exactly what he needs. And what he needs is your guidance and be able. It's not what you say, it's how you say it and when you say it. Don't, even if you're right, pick the right time to give it to him because he's battling with a lot of things and he wants to come to you with comfort. He wants to come to you and say, hey, baby, what you think? And that's how you become a partnership and he can lean on you. You can be his best friend and his lover at the same time because that's something his boy can never do for him. And you just have to be there, but you have to listen and open yourself up and believe it is you and you have something to offer other than the intimacy, which is great, but more that was going to carry him longer than anything else is your insight because you're able, by God, to tell him, hey, that dude right there ain't your friend. He don't like you because your love is transferable enough to give you the warning, just like for your children. If it's danger in his life that he can't see, only his woman can see it, because spiritually, because y'all share that bond. And like my woman is very protective over me. She is, I mean, it don't care who it is on it. And she takes it on it. And that's, to me, be honest with you, that shows that she loves me. And I know I'm covered by the love of a black woman that got me. So I need nothing else. Now I can go out here and go get this for both of us. You hear that,
Angelique? Angelique, do you hear?
I'm taking notes while crying. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful.
We gotta help her. She on all these dating sites, Earthquake. She on Christian,
all of them.
Farmers Only, the Jews, everything.
Without a farm, got a front yard.
I know how to mow grass.
We can put the chicken out front. No, just, you are enough. As a woman, you are enough for the right man.
Thank you.
Oh, that's sweet.
You are enough. Just your presence and who you are is enough.
Yeah, a little makeup would help. Little makeup.
No, the makeup get them in there. Yeah, and then, then gradually take it off.
Dating is so different nowadays. You got to act like a young girl all over again. All the morals.
Quake, when do I take my wig off? In what day do I take the wig off?
When he looked you in the face, say, "Girl, with you, I won't be nothing." Then you're like, "Okay, let me show you the real me." Dun-dun. Dun dun, and he's like, "That's all right. I like you like that way anyway. I love my woman in the natural hair when I have to grease her scalp and everything, and before she put everything else she put on it, I love it. You know what I mean? I love it.
Oh my God,
greases her scalp.
Yeah, grease her scalp like we on the plantation. I have to sit there and grease her scalp and everything while she hang the rest of her hair up in there to dry out."
We're talking to Earthquake. He'll be at the MGM National Harbor in D.C., Maryland, August 29th and 30th. More coming up on Café Mocha.
We're at Café Mocha Radio. Socially savvy on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Serving up more Café Mocha on the way. Standing in solidarity from a woman's perspective. It's Café Mocha.
It's Café Mocha with Emmy Award-winning talk show host Lonnie Love, the hip-hop diva Yo-Yo. I'm Angelique. We've got comedian Earthquake on the line.
August the 29th and 30th, he will be at the MGM National Harbor, which is a wonderful place. And you make sure you go out there and see him. Now, you have this wonderful, exciting, upcoming series that you're collaborating with Bill Burr. Let's talk about it. How did this happen? What is the story going to be about? Give us all the details.
Well, right now, how it happened is I've been in many of development deals, and unfortunately, Bill Burr was having his deal over at Fox, and Fox wanted me to be on their network, so we collaborate together because we have the same manager. And we signed a deal for him to produce it and me to star in it. Of course, it's about me leaving. I'm coming back to D.C. to own my own comedy club. Was Lonnie, I own my own comedy club. So it was sitting there, me and my fiance moving. I'm back to coming back to Washington D.C. to manage my own comedy club where I started at, and letting all the people around me still thinking I'm a star when I finally fell off in LA and came back. But and it's called Still Quake. I'm still Quake.
Oh, that's gonna be
Yeah.
hilarious. That's gonna be
Yeah, so I can bring all my friends, the comedians such as you and everybody else, and they can still be themselves. Because when you in the big city and you doing the MGM, you still stop by the local comedy club to say what's up if you see a comedian or we pay homage, and that's how it is. So I'll be able to bring all my friends and including you on the show, and don't have to put a square peg in a round hole. It goes easily because y'all coming to the comedy club, so y'all can be yourself.
I
Yeah.
love that.
I'm excited about this new show because when I watch Netflix, that's pretty much what I do. Like Lonnie was saying in another interview, we are looking for content. We're looking for something different. So when I turn on Netflix, I go straight to comedy. So, I love to know that there's more on the way.
I mean, it's about time. We tired of just seeing Kevin Hart. We no shade, but it's like it's so many comedians, and it used to be a time when you had a wide variety of comics that would have shows. So
Yeah.
you're like the first emerging one that's Black that's coming through. How does it feel to have this responsibility now?
It's blessing, it's humbling, it's woo, thank you God. It's all of it, and it's one thing about deals, and Lonnie, is not if you got a deal, is where is that and who you got the deal from. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And who's collaborating. I've never been better situated in all my 10 deals I've ever had. This is the best one to be a part of it, being with the network president and being over and having just the shot of it, and being with certain person like Bill Burr, who's one of another hot comedian, and we're just collaborating our worlds together in a comedy sense and putting it in there. So it's more like, Earthquake meet The Office, because the comedy club is going to have characters in it just like The Office. And that's the way we're going to do it, which comes from his point of view, my point of view, the writer's point of view. And I just sit there and maintain my sanity through all of it with my wife and my son and ex-girlfriends that think they can still get me.
That's going to be good. What keeps you...
He's stupid.
No, my bruh is just... The question I have is, what keeps you, because you've been doing this for so long. There have been a lot of comedians, and just advice in general for people, because, times are getting tight for a lot of people. What advice do you give to people to stay in the game and hang in there and be encouraged?
Well, I mean, do not allow your success to be defined by somebody else. I never felt that I needed, though I appreciate it, I needed a TV show or movies to define that I was a great comedian. And you have to be honest with yourself and look at the good and the bad. At the end of the day, you're able to do something, as a comedian. Think about what we do to bring laughter to other people, and that's your job. And if you're able to sustain a living wage and take care of your family right there, you won. You won. And even if you don't have a TV show, even if you don't have 2 or 10 million followers, even if you ain't never been in a movie, if you're a touring comedian and you're able, a working comedian, and you're able to sit here and take care of your family and make ends meet, that's it, because you only work an hour a night. Let's be realistic.
Yep.
three times a week. 3 days a week. Anybody. And at the end of the day, Alana, if you was to sit down when you first started and somebody told you, for the rest of your life, you just get to talk and tell jokes for the rest of your life, you're like, I'll take that. So don't forget that, because I know I did. Just allow me to make a living off of it. So just stay consistent. Once you get an audience, keep that audience motivated and keep reinventing yourself, because I don't care if you Beyonce, everybody loses fans over time. So you have to replenish. It's like a bowl with a hole in it. Fans come out every time. So you got to continue putting more and more fans in. So, collaborate with other people outside of your comfort zones and do interviews such as Mocha like this and get new fans.
And you know what? This is the reason why Angelique and Yo-Yo Earthquake is successful. He's humble, he's funny, he's real, and we love him. And you all can see him August the 29th and 30th at the MGM National Harbor. He will be a newlywed.
Wait, hold it.
Yes.
I want to hear about the wedding.
Oh, God.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's happening. I want to know the colors. You don't have to tell me the location, but I want to know where you're honeymooning. I want the details.
He just said
Everybody
he
else
got
does.
honeymooning.
Yeah, well, I'm not going right out there, but we're going to an island, put it that way. Second of all, 300 people going to be at the wedding, and it's going to be covered by People magazine, so it's good.
Oh, I can't wait to get the pictures because I'm posting them. So we will definitely
Please
post
post them.
This is just gonna be great. I am so happy for you. I'm happy that you found love, that you
I'm
have
happy.
this new show. It just shows you can be 80 years old and you can still make it. Angelique, there is hope for you, girl.
Listen, dreams do not have an expiration date. Never. So the only reason why you find out your dreams ain't working is when you get in heaven. You say, oh, I guess you didn't give that to me, God. So you take it to the day you die. There is no expiration date on the dream.
Well said, my friend. Congratulations. Earthquake, it's always a pleasure to talk to you.
We love you.
I love you more. I love you too. Lady Yo-Yo and my other friend, you will find you a man. I feel it. God just told me.
Oh,
on your way.
We go call you when she do, so you can talk to her some more.
Please do, so I can interview him.
Okay.
I want to interview. Or I'll pop the balloon for her.
Okay.
Oh my God. Congratulations again. You sound so happy. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Well
Well,
deserved.
thank you very much. And thank y'all for the interview. I love you, Lonnie. And anybody want to follow me, just follow me at The Real Earthquake. You can get free tickets to the MGM. Only stipulation, I'm all out of men tickets. So if you're a man, don't slide in my DM.
You can catch him again at the MGM National Grand Harbor, August the 29th and 30th. Go check him out in Maryland. Thank you, Quake.
Love y'all. All right, God bless.
We love you. Congratulations. Tell your wife we said hello.
I will. I definitely will. All right, y'all. Love y'all.
We're talking to Earthquake. He's headed back home to D.C. for shows on the 29th and 30th at the MGM National Harbor. Go to Ticketmaster. They got the tickets on buy now, pay later if you don't get paid till the first. Anyway, this is Café Mocha. We've got more on the way.
Here's your dose of espresso. Strong, hot news now.
This is the Espresso. Congresswoman and attorney Jasmine Crockett woke up to a social media post with Trump saying that she has a low IQ.
I'm not concerned that he's an unintelligent man. I know he's unintelligent. That part is clear. I'm wondering also, is it dementia Don that we're getting? Is it just dumb Don?
Salt and Pepper say the record company's holding them to a 40-year-old contract and they want their money.
In the beginning, you sign a contract saying that the copyrights will revert back to you after 35 years. And we've done all the things legally, but they're just refusing. So we had to sue them.
Spike and Denzel are back in the movies this weekend with Highest to Lowest, co-starring Rihanna's bae, rapper A$AP Rocky.
Even before I got involved with this film, I always thought that A$AP looked like he could be Denzel's son. When you see it on the screen, it adds an element of father and son. Don't sleep on A$AP. I mean, they were going at it.
Highest to Lowest in theaters now. That's the Espresso.
This is Café Mocha. Radio from a woman's perspective.
It's Café Mocha with Lonnie Love. Yo, I'm the producer, Angelique. Sinners, 2 weekends at number one at the box office. Last weekend, it earned double what Ben Affleck's movie, The Accountant 2, made. And what disturbs me about this is the press. You know, the press always has something to say when it comes to some black stuff. I mean, it's written, directed, produced by a black man, Ryan Coogler. It stars black people, even though there's some white people in there as well. And the coverage for this is really downplaying the success of this movie. I know you've seen the coverage, Lonnie. I know you have seen the tweets and all that stuff. Why
Yeah,
don't you give that to us?
definitely.
First, explain.
What happened was when Sinners was released, it was a Ryan Coogler film. Uh, Variety put out, oh, it only made the first article they put out was, oh, it only made this much, and we don't know if it's gonna make. It was a very negative headline, and what I loved about sometimes I really do love social media because social media got on Variety. I mean, they took that headline, they said, really, this is what you're doing. This is,
Right.
and so immediately the next headline was much more positive, saying how much money that it made, how it's going to go international. And and really the film has been reviewed as a great movie. It's a beautiful movie that they shot it in IMAX, and the way that Ryan Coogler shot it, he shot it on film, which gives it a different flavor, and it is something
Right.
that could be seen in a theater. So now the thing was they tried to make an issue. First, they made an issue about that. Then they tried to make the issue out of Ryan Coogler's deal.
Deal with Warner Brothers. They're like, oh, he wanted final cut, as in he wanted to see the final draft and have final approval. Oh, he's getting a cut of the gross of the movie. Oh, what else? He wants a lot of money for the budget. Um, and Kugler was on some show last week, the week before,
Democracy
Democracy
Now.
Now. And he was like, I don't know what the big deal is. I mean, people make these deals. He's like, I've been in this business for a long time. This style of a deal is not new. So I don't know why the press is making such a big deal about it. And of course, he does know why. Imagine you're aspiring to do movies and television, and you have a chance to take a master class with the Lynn Whitfield of The Chi and a bunch of other stuff. Or filmmaker David Talbot, who bought us a ton of stuff, including First Sunday, Baggage Claim. It can happen. Just go to hbcufirstlook.com, hbcufirstlook.com. It's an upcoming film festival at Howard University from November 6th through 8th. You don't have to submit a film or be a filmmaker to join us. Just go to hbcufirstlook.com. But if you are submitting a film, the deadline's August 28th.
Want a little more of our flavor? Stay right there. It's Café Mocha.
It's Café Mocha with Lonnie Love. Yo, I'm the producer, Angelique. I mean, one of the people who got that kind of deal was Quentin Tarantino for that Once Upon a
Time. Yeah.
in Hollywood with Brad Pitt and whoever else.
Yeah. It was Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio and Quentin Tarantino always makes these deals. But what I love about what Ryan Coogler said was that he basically said it without saying it. He said, I know my worth. This isn't anything new. Why are we making a big deal? Because it's my deal.
Right.
And what people are, because some people are trying to label that, oh, he got this deal and it's going to hurt Hollywood and it's going to change the way, studios do films and things like that. You guys got to understand something. Ryan Coogler has made two Black Panthers. He's made Creed. He made Fruitvale Station.
3 Creeds, Fruitvale Station.
When he made those 3 Creeds, he was $200,000 in the hole. He was not making money off of those movies, but they were successful movies.
Right.
So when he got this deal, he did it so that he would be able to live off of his movies, and that's what he did. So it isn't anything new, but it's just because it's Ryan Coogler, who is a brother. Everybody, I think, is just trying to make a deal
big
out of
deal
it,
out of
and
it.
it's not. It's just really, really not. So
I wonder, though, if some people don't know his name and don't know him the way we know a Quentin Tarantino, or Spike Lee, or Tyler Perry.
But you know what? No, no, no. I'm not going to even say that, Angelique, because there are a lot of directors. We don't know their names.
That's true.
And they're white directors. You
And
don't know their
they
names,
making their money.
and they making their money. And they make their money and they quietly make it. And ain't nobody putting out think pieces about why is his deal structured this type of way.
And
So
ain't nobody counting their money.
right. Nobody's counting the money. So you
I'm
know,
just playing devil's advocate here, because maybe it's something else, but I know it's because he's black. Everybody knows it's because he's black. And we
well,
can't have nothing because we black.
well,
We ain't allowed to be successful. We ain't allowed to have nothing.
what I love about the fact of, like even the noise shot down because Centers opened on Easter weekend. So there were people that, oh, it's dark. I'm not going to see something named Sinners, and I'm not going to. Y'all go to all types of movies. Now all of a sudden we gonna be, oh, it's dark and it's this and it's yeah, please.
Right,
It's a
right,
movie. It's
right.
imagination. If you like a horror, psychedelic, I mean, even Tom Cruise gave his review. He went to see it with his little ticket stub and his thumbs up. I said,
Okay,
okay,
nice. Thanks for the support.
Tom.
But for people who think it's super scary and it's a real horror movie, how horror movie is it? I mean, I like vampire movies, so I'm good on that. But what about, the other stuff? Is it
I
too
mean,
much?
if you don't like horror movies, it's fine. First of all, y'all, you don't have to go see a movie. What I always tell people, I think we put this pressure on our communities. You have to go see it because it's black. No, go see the movie because it's good, because it's beautiful, because it's a good product. I'm tired of this. We have to support. We have to, let's just put out good product. And that is what Ryan Coogler did. He put out a beautiful film. It's a beautiful product. And people that enjoy that type of movie will enjoy it. And if you don't, fine.
Want to hear the full conversation with Earthquake? Check out the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts and make sure you click subscribe. Until next time, you can find us on all platforms at Café Mocha Radio. Café Mocha is a production of Miles Ahead Broadcasting in partnership with Super Radio. Executive producer Sheila Eldridge. For comments, booking, or more information, visit cafemocharadio.com.